Hey guys, it's Colin with Investbnb Solutions in Grand Prairie, Alberta. We are looking at another market evaluation Monday. We are looking at Canmore today. So for those of you that don't know, Canmore is basically Banff National Park, one of the most famous national parks in the world. People come from all over the world to see the beautiful mountains there. It's right in Alberta. If you're in Calgary, it's a couple hours to the west from Calgary, Alberta. Most people know that city. So we're not going to look at too much. I don't want to give away too much of AirDNA's data here. If you want to learn more, got to pay for it or let me consult for you. That's another thing that we do other than property management and co-hosting. So Canmore, the market overview, they give it a 67 out of 100. So still a good score. I think if you've invested in Canmore, I think you're making really good money. One of the things that I always look at, more so than occupancy rates, is the annual revenue. Revenue is a little bit more important to me. It depends on like how much you can get the house for, or if you're doing some rental arbitrage. If you want to learn more about that, you can ask us. If you're doing either way, the revenue is very important. So occupancy rate in Canmore is amazing as well. This revenue is great, but one thing that I know about Canmore, and if you're looking at a market, Canmore is really, really expensive. So it's a mountain town. You're right in the mountains. So you better be getting that type of revenue if you've bought a house there. And I think you're still cash flowing there. There's a lot of demand in Canmore. So they basically look at like how many short-term rentals are left in the busy season or during the year. So they can see that there's a high demand there. So they give a really high demand score. Revenue growth is okay. Seasonality, it's kind of what I expected. It's better than a place like Hinton or Jasper that are farther away from the big cities. But yeah, seasonality, kind of what I expected. It's going to be really busy in the summer, but people aren't coming from China and Europe just to go snowboarding there. They have the Alps or, stuff closer to do that. But in the summer, it's going to be really busy. I'm surprised at the regulation in Canmore. I thought it was going to have a low regulation score. I just figured it's a bigger town, and they just, usually when you see this type of annual revenue, the municipality there wants a big piece of the pie. So I'm surprised to see that score. Everything is up here in Canmore. So, if you have a place there, you're making good money. Average daily rate, it's what I'd expect for what it costs to invest there. So Canmore looks like a great market.